You are now tuned in to 95.9 FM WOVU Radio with Fashion Designer Jasmine Rene.
We're going to pivot to Jasmine Williams, who is an accomplished designer who is from Cleveland and attended Kent State University. I know they have a pretty good fashion design school there. Is that correct, Jasmine?
Yes, they do. It's pretty extensive.
It is. They've been on TV, and they have a couple of people. What is the one guy, black guy? A couple years ago, he had his dress featured on the red carpet during the Emmys or the Oscars. I can't think of his name.
I'm not sure of his name either.
Okay. Does that sound familiar?
No.
All right, so we got Jasmine. Jasmine, how are you? And welcome to Our Voices Today.
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Good. Now, how did you get involved in all this fashion stuff?
Well, as a kid, I was always artistic. I used to cut my clothes up and draw on them, and of course, sometimes I'm in trouble. Yeah, my mom, she was not really happy about it, but I mean, I had to express myself in some kind of way.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, and I ended up going to high school. I took home economics in high school, and then when I went to Shaker, I took a fashion design class there, and I was like, I think I really want to do this. So that's what inspired me to go to Kent State for it.
Okay.
So I ended up majoring in fashion design.
Now, this is the crazy part. Going to college for fashion design, especially in this day and age, is unheard of. What did your people say?
Well,
because you was cutting up clothes, and you are black, and in the black community, if you messing up some clothes,
right?
You get beat down.
Well, the good thing about it is my parents were very supportive in everything that I did, so they were going to be behind me 100% on any path that I took. So the fact that I took an art path. If I didn't have like that backbone or structure of them behind me, I probably wouldn't have made it this far. So I attribute all that to my parents and them for not, giving me a whooping for cutting up all those clothes.
Now, in this age of all, and I want to get to specifically what type of clothes, what have you done, this and that. But in this day and age of brand design, and everybody believes that they have a brand. And everybody believes that their brand is the best.
Right.
How do we get back to basics as it relates to an actual function of fashion as it relates to a brand like we used to have back in the day? MJ used to run around with her Nautica on and her cross colors. That's the iconic brand.
Cross colors, yeah. I was just Googling looking for some. I'm like, what's going on? Right. There's no cross colors out there unless it's some throwback that might be dry rotted. So, but the new shirts are like $65. Just like those babe clothes and stuff like that were, everything that's coming back. I'm also looking for a slick pair of some Elise.
We're gonna get off. Tennis shoes. We're gonna get off of that. In this day and age, when everything is brand oriented and getting your brand out, what are some barriers that you're finding with this whole me movement and everybody believing that their brand is the thing?
I feel like. As far as a brand, you have to relate your brand to the people. It has to kind of touch people in a certain way, whether it's pulling on their heartstrings or their feelings or something that they can relate to. Okay. I feel like a lot of people relate to me, especially being African American. A lot of young girls look up to me, and I want to set that example, not just for young girls, but also for young men who are coming up, so that they can know that they don't have to clock into a 9-to-5 or go to a regular job. They can do something artistic outside the box and creating their own entrepreneurship venture. And I feel like if your brand is relative to people and dreaming and ideas, then that's something that they can follow.
Now, so everybody has a style. Right. I mean, I assume that every studio or every fashion designer has a significant style.
Right.
Or a signature style. What is yours?
It's very chic, it's classy, it's elegant. A lot of my clients, when they're going to events like prom, I make sure that they're covered up. It's modest. It's not too sketchy or too edgy because they are still in high school. So I want them to be able to feel confident in what they're wearing, but also for them to be covered up and modest.
So taking it back a little bit, which I appreciate because we talked last week about sexualizing individuals and young ladies, and so this is going back to modesty. What you got, MJ? Because I know you all about that.
Well, actually, my topic is a little different. I mean, my question is a little different. I was just wondering, community-wise, do you do any community outreach? Do you go do you work with any of the young ladies at the local schools, or
I haven't yet. I plan on doing it. I really want to start a nonprofit organization to where young girls can come and we can talk about entrepreneurship and have workshops. Actually, this October 21st will be my first year anniversary in my business. Nice. So I want to start doing programs and developing. I want to start doing programs and developing things like that.
Beautiful.
So last year, October 21st,
yes.
You can find Jasmine Rene Studios by going to Facebook, by going to JasmineRene.studios. And so on there, it looks like that was your grand opening event.
Right.
And so you'll be 1 year. 1 year. Now, the 21st of October 2017 versus what's coming up 21st. What have you learned?
Oh, man.
The evolution of your...
Patience. And everything. With people, with business, with patience and time management and just being... able to persevere through everything, because business is hard. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. Business is hard, and entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It's not for somebody who just think it's glamour and I want to do fashion, or I can put a logo on a t-shirt. That's not what it is. You have to put blood, sweat, and tears into everything you do. You have to do every part of the business aspect, running the books, making sure everything is monitored, making sure you have security, keeping clean. Like, I don't have a full staff yet. So I have to basically do everything myself. Right. So it's.
But if you think about that decreases your costs. Your cost benefit analysis looks different in regards to like overhead and stuff. You know what's coming in. You know what's going out. You don't have to worry about the tricky stuff.
Exactly.
And my other question is, what advice do you give young girls, boys who are interested in becoming fashion designers? Like, what would be your 1-2 punch?
I would definitely say, don't ever let anybody tell you what you can't do. Go against all odds and do it anyway. Okay. It's been many times I've even had teachers tell me, you can't do this, you can't sew, you're not going to make it. I've had friends that, fell by the wayside. I thought they were going to be there. All that doesn't matter. As long as you have a strong belief in yourself, you have faith, you're motivated, you're confident, you can persevere, do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't ever believe in the words that people say. Believe in yourself.
So perseverance. Which comes with being able to understand rejection, be able to take no's and keep moving.
You're going to hear no left and right. You're going to have rejection. That's life. You got to keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and I'm sure you had a couple closed doors, couple situations that was discouraging for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, currently, do you have any projects in the making? Are you working on anything glorious? And I'm looking at your website. You got some great dresses.
Thank you.
You create those yourself?
I create everything myself. I also did my website. I have an eye for certain things. So I know when it comes time for my business to grow and I'm going to have somebody go over the media side and do the website, it's kind of like, I don't want to lose that creative control, but... I have to have a hand in everything. I'm ready to let it go yet. That's my baby.
You got to learn how to delegate.
Yeah, I know. I'm learning that too. And then I actually had an employee this year, and I had an intern, and I had to learn how to delegate, because it's like I'm used to doing everything. Like, don't touch that. I had to release and let things go. Let them touch the dress.
And that comes with trust, and establishing that type of rapport with people, and hopefully that they're just as passionate as you are.
Yeah, my intern and my employee, they were the bomb. So thank you guys.
Good. So shout out to the employee and intern.
Yeah.
So go back to that one thing. You're actually 1 year from. You're almost 1 year removed from starting up and you're growing.
Right.
So most times I often hear that in Cleveland you cannot grow a fashion. Actually, they say you can't grow nothing in Cleveland unless it has food or something else. What do you say to people that say that specific thing? You can't grow anything here.
I don't like to listen to people that are negative and say that you can't do anything, because they don't have any. They're not dreamers. They're not doers. They aren't the people that are going to pursue anything, because they have a doubtful mentality. So I feel like those people are negative, so I kind of tune out negative people. Right. Because negative people are going to bring you down, and they're going to keep you there. So you're not going to be able to grow. So I would say to ignore the negativity and go with the can-doers and the positive people, the people that believe in you, the people that say, oh, you can do it. Like my mom, if I didn't have her in college, taking those courses where I felt like if I got a C- or if it didn't pass this test, I'm going to quit. She's like, no, you can do it. You're my shiro. Keep going. Keep pushing. I got you.
You got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. Now, if I don't see you then, and so quite often we men get knocked out of the fashion scene. Especially if you're straight, and especially if you, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
You mean like male designers or like
just male designers, just male, clothes for us males. Mm-hmm. I mean, what?
That's funny because you say for us, and I was thinking food for us, by us.
Do you do anything for men? Let's leave it at that.
I do. Last prom season, I did 3 jackets, mm-hmm. and but most of my clientele is female, but I do cater to menswear as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do. Yeah. So good. Because we like to look good too.
Yeah. I do alterations, tailoring, all that. Yeah.
Seriously, we like to look good too.
So what are your goals for 2019? We're wrapping up the year, going into your second year. Do you have any goals for your second year?
Well, I plan on, of course, growth, economic growth, hiring more employees, having a bigger season. As well, I'm planning on doing a fashion show. I've done fashion shows in the past, so a lot of people know me from my fashion show I did in college and like throughout Ohio. Mm-hmm. So I plan on doing something on a bigger scale for fashion and just growth overall. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is your platform right now, and if all our listeners, what are you trying to tell them? What do you want from them?
I want those who think that the art field is hard to get into or that's not something that you can gain profit from, to know that it is. And to also know that you can do whatever you put your mind to as long as you're passionate and you are persistent. Mm-hmm. And never give up, and don't let the naysayers or the people or the can't doers tell you what you can't do. Mm-hmm. Always go beyond that.
Okay. Right. So what I want you to do, I want you to stay for a little while longer. Okay. So the last 2 questions that I have. One, who are the designers that you actually look up to, and then go ahead and answer that one first.
Of course, I draw inspiration from the bigger name designers, mm-hmm. the one who's already got their names out there, and those
runway,
exactly, the runway designers. And I draw inspiration from them because that's the level that I want to be at. But I also draw a lot of inspiration. I have like actual design group on Facebook, and a lot of those designers that collaborate, they come together to give each other ideas, and give each other pinpoints of what to do, how to handle customers, how to handle different situations. So I draw inspiration from them because those are on the local level, and that's kind of like a little small community where we come together and we socialize as designers, and we kind of bounce ideas off each other. So I really draw from that.
You actually did answer the second question as it relates to collaboration. Mm-hmm. Can you go a little bit more into the collaboration, or maybe Facebook people that you help or that you work with and push things forward?
So as far as collaboration, like I said, in my design group, it's kind of a closed group, but it's for designers all over the United States and also overseas. So we kind of collaborate. Like I have one girl that I met through the group. She's doing T-shirts for me, and I gave her my design. So I'm kind of like bouncing business off of each other. And then we also share ideas of where we get supplies from, and if we don't know how to do something, they actually give like a layout of how to do this, how to sew this. So
it's a great network.
It's a great network. Like I love that group. That's one of my favorite groups. And as far as locally in Cleveland, there's a lot of different artists. Like there's B Love Kicks. He does custom tennis shoes. So any tennis shoe you have,
1079, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So any tennis shoe you have, and he's like a great networking person that I connect with. So if I have a client, I send them to him. Like I do the outfit, you customize the shoes, and we kind of bounce people off like that. Yeah.
Right. Anything else before we close out? Go to our first
Jasmine has been really forthcoming.
She really is.
Really honest.
I had one more thing. I'm actually having a model call.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, I'm actually having a model call on Saturday at 3982 Mayfield Road. It is from 3 to 5 p.m. And ladies just have to wear all black, wear heels, and come with a smile and come with a mean walk.
And where is that at again?
It's at my shop on Mayfield Road, 3982 Mayfield Road.
And this is just for girls?
Yes. Okay. Just a all-female model call.
Hey.
Yes.
If MJ show up, send me a picture. She'll be right up front.
I ain't got that mean walk, y'all.
You can work on it.
Give them some more information where they can connect with you.
You can connect with me on Instagram at jasminerene.studio or my website www.jasminerene.com, and on Facebook at jasminerene.studio.
Okay, we're gonna go out for a quick break.